As I mentioned in yesterday's very expensive episode, renting a Hollywood studio. Uh, uh, for all of season 5, I'm going to be focusing more in on my life, which is like my life I live out of the back of a truck. I live out of the back of a 2021 Ram 1500, and I want to focus more in on that kind of aspect of life because I believe living out of the back of a vehicle is kind of something that's not very normal. And of course, for my YouTube channel, I don't want to ever try to be normal. For the past couple of years, I have been trying to focus on being more normal because, I went to jail. I went to jail twice because I went to Logan Paul's house and I was put in a 90-day program. And the reason why I was trying to be normal is because during that 90 days that I had to be in that halfway house, I had to be as just normal and perfect as I possibly can be to show to the judge that I'm not mentally a mental case to society, that I'm not like I'm not going to be a problem in society because even when I was inside of that 90-day program and all programs like that, every single jailhouse all throughout the United States of America, all around the world, some people are going to spend the rest of their lives going in and going out of, jailhouses and 90-day programs and halfway houses. So for the judge to know, is this person going to be a person who's going to be a problem for society for the rest of his life? Next time that he does something, if he does something, we're going to have to really put the boot on him. Or maybe, he can just go through this 90-day program, and if he can be a nice contributing part to society and not bother anybody, not cause any problems, then we can let him go. And that's what happened, is that I went through the 90-day program and I got all that stuff wiped off of my record, so it's not going to follow me for the rest of my life. So now that I have proved myself that I can be a normal person and that I can be a person who's going to contribute to society, now that I have proved to myself that I can be stable enough. I can be stable enough that I'm not going to go and cause so many problems. Now that I have proved to myself that I can be stable enough, I can allow myself the access to discover myself. And now when you are discovering yourself, you might do some things that are not normal. And, when society sees somebody who's not normal, it's kind of a scary thing. But this living in the back of my truck is very not normal. So I want to kind of, as a word, document how I am going to use this kind of lifestyle to better and nurture me as an individual. What do you guys think about stealth camping? I finna want to go ahead and try some stealth camping. What do you about the goddamn boondocking, boy? You can't spell freeway without freedom. One thing that I am super happy with me maturing and everything like that, is that no matter what, obviously, like, I have like the huge aspiration and the goals to like become like a YouTuber with like tens and millions of subscribers. But regardless, if that never happens, what I am doing with my life, even with maxing out my credit card for the very first time, I figured out that, you know, you can actually like pay the minimum and like, you know, pay like $50 out of like, you know, like the entire like $1,200 out of it. So that was pretty dope. So like I learned a new thing. Even with messing up, it's just like I'm still like, you know, like on the right path. Like even if I like never get to that huge amazing goal, no matter what, for now and always, I'm always gonna do the right thing. And it's like when you do the right thing, it's like you can never mess up. I think I should go ahead and buy me something like that. Look at that goddamn bow, man. It's pretty as hell, ain't it? This is where I choose to live. It's kind of strange at the time when I knew that I was going to get my car repossessed. I kind of chose Los Angeles with this amalgamation of buildings as the place that I was going to choose to die. This is where I came. This is where I came. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't choose New York. Why not New York? You know, like if I knew that my car was going to get repossessed and I was going to be homeless and that I wasn't going to have a job anymore, and at the time I couldn't renew my job and I had no more job anymore, I knew that I was going to have to, like, you know, keep on being poor to the point to where it just gets so horrible that I die, and I chose Los Angeles. But I didn't die. It's kind of weird that I'm not dead right now. I'm not dead, and I'm still living inside of Los Angeles, and I didn't just not die. I actually went ahead and bought a big old brand new truck. I went ahead and bought a brand new big old truck, and now I have a new job. And things kind of worked out in my favor, but it's like, what? What am I gonna do with this huge opportunity living inside of Los Angeles? I don't really know where I am anymore. Look at it. It's a massive penis. It's a massive red penis. It's massive. Oh, now it's a massive yellow penis. Wow, look at that. That's pretty amazing. Things like these signs worry me. These signs worry me, especially like, wow, this is the kind of thing that you find in Los Angeles. Is this thing on the ground? Is that they prioritize their private property. Oh, look at that thing. I think it's called the Chrysler Building or something. You can find little gems like this all around Los Angeles, which is like explaining the history of how difficult it was to build Los Angeles in the first place. Okay, I see. It's called the World Center. Now the US Bank Tower. It's a real big guy. Los Angeles didn't just happen, man. That shit was built. Although in my personal opinion, I think that we could have used a lot more stairs. It's mine, bro. It's freaking mine, bro. I'm gonna freaking get Mr. Beast numbers on the freaking YouTube channel and freaking buy all of Los Angeles. Technically speaking, you can buy all of Los Angeles, but I mean, my God, that's a lot of real estate. I'm not really trying to buy all of Los Angeles. You boys just trying to get in one freaking house. These freaking hooligans, man. Just going around hooliganing up the place. I was asking some experts, should I buy a house now or should I wait? And apparently they said that right now is not the time to buy. I like to ask a lot of questions about when I should buy houses right now because I don't have any money. It's just like when you have a whole bunch of money and you're asking like, oh, which house should I buy? It's just like they point you to the worst freaking house. Look at that artwork, man. That's real pretty. That's real nice. That's like the perfect name for the street that the Liberty Building's on. is freaking hope. Los Angeles is where you get your hope crushed. You go ahead, you come out to Los Angeles and say, oh my God, I'm gonna do a whole lot of things. And it's just like, no, buddy, that's not the way. The way is just a whole lot of soul-crushing hard work. Market creations is the creation of the market. It's the freaking bank. The sign says only parking for 3 minutes, but I've been parked there for 2 hours.